Do we want to tackle the last ad and get the heck out of here?
Let's do it.
All right, this one is the first in our drive here.
Yep.
In our Google Drive.
It was sent by Paul Pennington.
It is really just the only... There's no picture except for the headstock.
That's because all it is a neck.
It's just a neck, and it's funny that they call it a neck because it looks like a foot.
Yeah.
Completely different part of the body. It doesn't look like a neck at all. The headstock is in the shape of a foot with really long toes. And I'm not saying a hand, it's a foot. What do you even make of this? What do you do with this? Like, what is the concept? Is there a description?
Yeah, it says, now this has to be one of the most unique things I've ever seen. It's a 25.5-inch scale Stratocaster replacement neck with a foot headstock. Seems to be a very professional made neck and has Grover tuners installed. From my understanding, it was made from a custom luthier sometime in the early 90s. Neck is in great condition. It has been very lightly used, but has little to no fret wear. So they're asking $399 for this.
No.
Yeah.
No. I would $75 this all day long for the fun of it. I have no idea what guitar I would put it on.
What's the most
I would play this.
What's the most you would do for this?
I just told you 75.
That's your max?
That's my max. I would not, unless I had like, I've got this project and it really needs a foot on the headstock. Unless I had that thought where it's like I just have to buy what's available, then like on a whim, this is $75 max. It doesn't matter how good the neck is. It doesn't matter how well the frets were done. It's just too weird? It's just too weird. It's just too weird. I mean, technically, someone could buy this and they could trim off the end and it would just be kind of like a seagull headstock shape. Seagull the brand, not the animal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that level of funkiness, that's just too weird. What would you pay? What's your max?
I don't know. I think I would maybe go a little higher, like 150, because it is a neck, and if it was like decently built and it comes with tuners. But that's assuming like it's like very like made to like Fender USA standards.
No, I think it loses dollar value just because it's so weird.
Just because it's a foot.
I love weird, so take it for what it is. I think the execution of the foot is pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it needs some sort of brand name on it to complete the look, like underneath the foot. I also feel like a foot headstock would look better on a bass. How do you feel about that? Do we need a matching foot, bass, and guitar combo for you and I to play with when we start our foot-based band?
Would we be called the Foot Clan? We do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We would call the Foot
songs.
Clan Band.
If this was a bass,
those costumes would be really uncomfortable.
If this was
to
a
play
bass headstock, would you do make it a 5-string? Put one tuning peg on each toe?
Why not?
Yeah, dude, this is... I don't know. I don't know if putting it on a bass makes it any better.
Maybe it'd be fun in like a Bigfoot themed band.
I don't know. I just thought this was funny, and if I was trying to do something dumb, I feel like
if you were trying to do something dumb, this would definitely be a good place to start.
I feel like this would just go best on like some like weird like "Don't Worry, Be Happy" themed guitar, like where it's just a giant smiley face body and then like a foot.
Well, if this, what this needs? You need a second one, and you need a double neck guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And then the body of the guitar is shaped like a butt. So you've got legs with feet coming out of a butt.
Do you think that's what this started as? Is maybe this was one of those necks? Because I've seen guitar bodies before where the body is like a person, and then it's a double neck, and it's just legs.
Yeah, maybe that's what
this is off of.
I think there's a Rick Nielsen guitar. Double neck.
Yeah.
That's like it's the legs of a guy.
Does that guy have shoes, or is it just feet?
I think it's shoes. Could be wrong on that, but yeah, I think that concept is there. Maybe that's what the person had in mind, and they just never finished the project. But this is super funky. Definitely like the right thing for the right themed band.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a band that needs this. But if someday we're going to hear about a band, it's like, wow, that's like the perfect band for that neck. I wonder if it's still around. But we'll be old men in a retirement home somewhere.
Right.
We won't be even to find the ad anymore because the internet crashed in the 2030s because of a big solar storm, and we're all living in the wasteland. But there's still a retirement home for some reason.
Weird.
I know, right? The post-apocalypse is relatively accommodating for senior citizens.